welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. How is y'all doing? It is really a lot to discuss in this live today. How is everybody doing? Everybody's good. Can y'all hear me? Is the sound good? Let me know if the sound is good. If y'all can hear me, if the sound is good, let me know. All right, share this live. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Shout out to the people on the text list. We text everybody. Okay, we have a full show today. We're gonna be getting into Claudia Jordan. We're gonna be talking about Kylie Jenner. And we also gonna be talking about Cardi B. Okay, we got a big show today. All right, so let us first, and then we also gonna give an update on Derrick Jaxn. Now, let's first get to let's just talk about it. She is number one. Cardi B is actually number one in the country with her Up song. Everybody is going up and it's stuck, up and it's stuck, up and it's stuck, up and it's stuck, up and it's stuck. Okay, congratulations to Cardi B on reaching this. I think this is her fifth number one number one single. Give me a second. As B. Scott posted it. You know, I love me some B. Scott. I think this is her fifth number one single. Yeah, this is her fifth Hot 100 number one single. And this is her second, I believe, number one solo single. Could be her second. And this is Cardi B back on top of the charts. Cardi is now the first female rapper with two number one songs that don't feature a supporting artist. Congratulations, Cardi. And the reason why I want to say congratulations is because it is her time. Let me explain it. Can I explain it? Can I explain it? Can I explain it? Every generation have a superstar. Okay, you had Elvis, you had Michael Jackson, you got Chris Brown, you got Usher, you got Justin Bieber, you got it always fluctuate. In female hip hop, you had MC Lyte, you had Queen Latifah, you had Salt and Pepper, you had Foxy Brown, you had Eve, you had Lil' Kim, you had The Brat, you had Left Eye. Now you into the generation. Then after Kim, then you had Nicki Minaj, and she dominated female hip hop. There was no major competition at all. Any other competition that tried to come up to her, they lost. Remy Ma couldn't make it. She lost. Who else is the Rhapsody? Rhapsody, she lost. And Cardi B is continued to win. She's very marketable because it's easy. I'm going to give you a good quality music, not too many words, some simple that the young folks will claw to. We are not in a generation when it comes to all these extra bars to make you think all this hard rap. It's really not that marketable to see a woman rap really hard. Right now, the industry have turned into, I really want to say quality. Can I take quality back? I want to take quality back. Okay, she got a lot of catchy songs. Right now, the music is about some catchy. Up and it's stuck. Up and it's stuck. Bodak Yellow. Okay, it's about catchy songs. She's very marketable. She is a biracial. I think she's Black and Latina. I could be wrong. So don't let me get in trouble. Okay, is she Black? Is she a Black Latina? Okay, okay, I'm not gonna get into her ethnicity or her race, but what I'm trying to say is the lady can speak Espanol and she can speak a little bit of English. Okay, she ain't really that great with English, but she can speak some Espanol, and 60% she good with the English. Okay, she need a little help with English, but she's really good in Espanol. See, gracias. Okay, so everybody was just trying to drag her like, what? She ain't this, she ain't Nicki. She's not Nicki Minaj. This is this generation's superstar. She is a female rapper megastar because who came before her? Nicki Minaj came before her and laid the groundwork. She tilled the soil. She planted the seeds. She let the labels know that say, hey, you can really have a female MC that is profitable. So what Nikki did was she planted the seeds. She went as far as she went, and when she dominated, because it was just her, she got them awards because it was just her in the business. So now you have Cardi B here, and Cardi B is talented. People listen to her music. I personally listen to her music. Her debut album was an awesome debut album. Her debut album is still in the top 200 albums chart. So that'll tell you something right there. I listen to Be Careful. I listen to I love Be Careful. I definitely love Be Careful. What other song that I like of Cardi B? Give me a sec. What other song that I like of Cardi B? I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay, I don't know who did it. Okay. So I am glad that she's number one. Her fan base is highly engaged. They download, they support the music. They no longer do bundles. So they just download the music so people can actually do it like that. How many Cardi supporters that we got in the chat? And be honest, I know some of y'all is going to act like y'all not a Cardi supporter, but how many of y'all is actually a Cardi supporter? Press 1. Let me know in the card. Let me know in the chat how many of y'all is Cardi B supporters right now. Okay. Okay, how many? Press 1 if you're a Cardi supporter. Do we have any Cardi supporters here? Okay. Okay, how many Cardi supporters? Do we have Cardi supporters here? And I'm happy for her. And see, the thing about it is I'm not going to be jealous or hater of her. She's an awesome superstar, okay? Though she came up robbing people and came up out of the gang culture, she's now a successful mega superstar. I just hope that she stopped, responding to the blogs. But other than that, she's an incredible superstar in my eyes, and we thank her for her support that she did. I want to give a special shout out to us. We are number 10 on Stationhead, and on Stationhead, we actually post a tweet on Stationhead. Give me a second. We post a tweet on Stationhead, and they liked it. This is what we said. We said this. At Cardi B, congratulations on your song Up, reaching the #1 spot on Billboard. It's one of my favorite songs. I stream on Stationhead. And so Stationhead actually liked that, and we're actually number 10 on Stationhead, okay? I like the song, and I be dancing to it. And another person that's coming up that got some catchy songs is Erica Banks. But though, due to her skin complexion, I don't know if she's going to be that marketable to be a mega superstar. I don't know, and she don't really have the big boobs, the big butt. I don't know, but she damn sure got some catchy ass songs. Excuse my language, okay? Rolling up to that, she got some catchy songs that I love. Listen to the song. I'm just saying, Erica Banks got some catchy songs. Now I don't know if she's gonna be like a mega superstar. If she keep putting that hard work, who knows? But Cardi B put the work in, okay? She don't have the jack up teeth. She got some good, beautiful teeth, and we're happy for her, okay? She have my support, and yeah. How many of y'all support her up there? Up is good. How many people are supporting her up here? I see a lot. My fan base must be a lot of Nicki fans. If I say how many Nicki fans we got in the chat, post #1 in the chat. Okay, how many Nicki fans supporters do we have in the chat? Press 1 if you a Nicki fan. Nicki Minaj fan. I think we got a lot of Nicki people in here. I think it's a lot of Nicki. Press 1 if you're a Nicki Minaj fan. You a stan for Nicki. Give me a sec. I think we got a lot. That's the problem. We got a lot of Nicki. Well, ain't no problem. This is the time for call. It was a set. Let me tell you, Nicki Minaj people, something. Don't get mad at Wiley. Okay? You can call in though and drag me. I give you that permission. But correct me if I'm wrong, when Nicki came up and they were surpassing Kim, y'all didn't give Kim. Y'all said, "Oh, sit down, Kim. It's a new queen in town coming for the crown. I know I hate to sell your album on PayPal." Like, y'all were like dissing Kim. and y'all was supporting Nicki, and y'all was saying, hey, sit down, Kim. You've been in the game for this long. Now it's time for Nicki to reign. So shouldn't y'all have that same power for Cardi B reign? Because if I remember when Nicki was coming up and when she was outdoing Kim, y'all was telling us Kim fans like myself to sit down somewhere. It's a new queen. Get up with the times. You an old head. Ain't nobody bumping no Kim. Y'all remember that? So should y'all give the same respect to Cardi B? I know it hurts, but now y'all know how Kim fans felt when Nicki Minaj was coming up and when y'all was dragging Kim. Now y'all getting that karma. And I remember when Kim said, you will see. You will see. She the only one who really won. And you will see. I'm going to take your hip-hop card. Y'all remember Kim went on the Breakfast Club and Kim was right along. Now it's Nicki. Is she able to pass the crown to Cardi? Will she pass the crown or will she still out here pump out records? Now, Nicki got caught in a lot of scandals. You know, she dealt with a man that every day he got to register 276-89432. You know, he got to go register every month. You know, the brother is in jail for what he, did to the children. So, I'm just saying now, Nicki could come back. I just want to know, will she be able to get a number one by herself? Okay, but compared to Cardi B music to Nicki reigns supreme. Her music is just legendary. But is it marketable enough to get a number one? And then also you have Megan Thee Stallion. Both of them are just doing it, but Cardi B in this era is dominating the industry in female hip-hop period, because she's number one. At first, Drake had the number one record, the number two record, and number three. She literally topped over Drake. Okay, and Bruno Mars, they're number two, in which I feel like Leave the Door Open should actually be number one, in my humble opinion. I don't speak ill will. Kim, her time had came and it went. Nicki time have came, but it have not went yet because she haven't released any new project. The last Queen album, Siri, how many albums did Nicki Minaj Queen sell? So, okay, let's see. Let's see how many albums did Nicki Minaj Queen. Let's see. Give me a second. Let's see how many Nicki Minaj Queen albums sold. Queen album sold. Give me a second. Somebody said 3. Y'all tried it. Somebody said 3. Somebody said 15 copies. Y'all tried it. I'm trying to find out. Y'all tried it. Queen. Give me a second. Okay, her total albums, I don't know what the hell is going on. They keep trying to take me to Twitch. Skip it. She sold millions. I don't know if she sold millions. Cause child, did it go platinum? I'm trying to find out what the heck is going on my phone. Do it have any? Okay, let me try that again. How many albums Nicki Minaj, Queen sold? That was her last album. Okay. Commercial performance in the United States, the album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with 185,000 albums units, of which 78,000 were pure album sales. Album debut behind the Astro World by American Idol Travis Scott was spent a second week on top. Okay. So that was it. But the pink print and all that. But what I'm trying to say is Cardi B album. Let's see. Cardi B album. Okay, we talk about albums here. Cardi B debut album is what? Debut album sales. Okay, The album debuted atop the U.S. 255,000 albums sold in the first week, with 103,000 in pure sales. And the invasion of privacy is actually, what is the sales on the invasion of privacy? They said it's 5-time platinum, someone said. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the diamond certified black like yellow, I like it like that, reached #1 on the Billboard, got the first female rapper to achieve multiple chart toppings. Okay, well, she's so good. And it's still charting. So good. It's good. Okay. Nicki can come back. I'm just here for the competition. I want to see what is Nicki Minaj going to do next. I want to see how is and Cardi B follow-up album is going to sell. So they laid the groundwork. Her strategy, her team, her label is doing it exactly right. And I'm looking at you, Cardi B. Now, one of my eyes is crossed, but you doing good. Your team doing. I just want to stand up, but I can't stand up right now. So I'm gonna just clap for you. I applaud you. You deserve it. Okay, you reign supreme and all that, and it is still charting. Is Queen still chart? I don't know if Queen still chart. This is about Cardi B. So don't get in here and talk about is Queen still chart. I don't know. I love the Barbs. The Barbs love me. I don't know if Queen still chart. Okay, producers, if you all can look, just put it in my ear and let me know if Queen is still charting. Okay, I'm gonna just say it's charting in my heart. Okay, it's charting in my heart. Okay, let me say this. If the Queen album is charting in my heart it's charting. Okay, let me say that because I love me some Nicki. All right, because we don't want to get no block or no unfollow. All right, we work real hard to get Nicki Minaj to follow us. In my mind, she followed me. Okay, because you got some people that'll try to find out she really follow us, but in my mind, she followed all of us. Okay, let's move on. Congratulations, Cardi. You deserve it. And we'll open up the phone lines and let y'all call in and speak on it. What's our next subject that we're gonna talk about? Okay. Is to talk about Kylie Jenner. Oh my gosh. Now Kylie Jenner went live and she had a lot of stuff to say. She apparently, let me see. Because we talked about this on Stage Head. So give me a second. So Kylie Jenner speaks out on social media, drags her for not paying for the makeup artist's medical bills. GoFundMe was originally set at $10K. Unfortunately, we don't have a personal relationship. So this is what she said. I feel it's important for me to clear up this false narrative that I've asked fans for money and I'm not paying for my makeup artist's medical bills. Sam isn't my makeup artist. And unfortunately, we don't have a personal relationship anymore, but I have worked with him a few years ago and think he's the sweetest. I saw my current makeup artist and friend Ariel post about Sam's accident and his family GoFundMe, and I called Ariel immediately to see what happened to Sam. After learning more details about the accident, it compelled me to visit his GoFundMe, which was set at $10K. They had already raised $6K, so I put in $5K to reach the original goal and thought I posted on my story to gain more awareness if anyone also felt compared to share or donate. I don't know how all of this got so twisted, but his family has reached out through Ariel and was very appreciative of all the donation, prayers, and love towards Sam. So she letting y'all know, stop dragging me. We weren't that close. She responded because the Wiley Show, we dragged her. We dragged on her. We make people move over here. She must have tuned into the Wiley Show while she was getting her makeup done. So that wasn't my makeup artist. That wasn't my, hold up. We wasn't that close. You ain't have to say all that. These people, I don't know what's going on. Kirk Franklin, Kylie Jenner, Derrick Jaxn, all of them need to take a class from Beyonce Knowles and Jay-Z because these folks be trying to clear up their image and they be making themselves look real bad. Y'all got too much money to keep making these same dumbass mistakes. It don't make no way in the world would you make an insensitive statement like that, Kylie Jenner. It don't make no sense. You didn't have to say that you wasn't that close with him, that you ain't your makeup artist no more. All you had to say, Keep praying. Thank you, God. We reached the goal. His family said thank you for the prayers and thank everybody that donated and everything like and left it alone or didn't say nothing at all. You're making this story bigger than what it is. We didn't need to know all that extra stuff that you put on it. You got yourself involved and then you got dragged because you didn't give enough money. But then the family got a little greedy. Now, I'm going to say this because I'm a commentator. They got greedy. She ain't say this, but I'm saying it. That family saw that Kylie, that she was donating and sharing. Baby, that number went from 10,000 to 90,000, 100,000. They got greedy. Now, I said that. That family saw that and got real greedy. That ain't going to no brain surgery, baby. That's going to Gucci, Prada, Birkin, Puma. What these folks wear? Y'all let me know. Versace. That's going to Rihanna new stuff, Fendi, or whatever else, or Fashion Nova. You know, because baby, that ain't going towards no brain surgery. You think that's going towards a brain surgery? That's going to somebody's hairstyle. Because hospitals, they gotta make sure you good anyway, regardless if you ain't got no insurance, baby. They have new Birkins. What was that? A Lamborghini truck. You know what I'm saying? They say need something with the brain, but it look like you think he needs something with brain. So I need to see doctor statements before I donate. Let me see a doctor's note. Let me see a hospital note before I make donate, or can we just donate to the hospital before we have? That's more better to donate directly to the hospital, and you leave the hospital account, and they donate to the hospital, all of it to the hospital directly to it, so you will know it's going towards the brain surgery. Other than just giving it to that GoFundMe, because I got a feeling that family about to smoke it up and get into that Lamborghini truck. That's what I got a feeling. I'm gonna just tell you, because anytime you got an amount, why you keep changing the goal? You reach the goal, then you changed it. You got greedy. They're gonna split that money. Okay, let's move on. Makeup, surgeries, and all that. You know, they do all kind of crazy stuff in Hollywood. I'm just saying, new skin, everything, new eye color, everything. Good God. So I just had to let y'all know that. And you know what? I know people mad at Kylie, but I'm not mad at you, Kylie, because if you want to donate to the Wiley Show, we would love for you to share us in your story. Won't you share us? This is my name is Wiley. I'm a content creator. And I would love for you to share us. Okay. We are a content creator, and you can share us over there. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Can you share us? Give us one share. Okay, I'm a black man. I'm not successful yet. Once I get rich, then you'll talk to me. But if you share me, I'd be rich, and then me and you can, we can talk. I don't know. Oh, no, I think you got Travis Scott. You don't want me until I get rich, until my skin, teeth get white, and all that stuff crispy right and rich and successful. Then you'll hit me up in the DMs. Then we'll talk. But I'm not rich yet. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all in the chat, I said I'm not rich yet, but if you share, if you give me a share, if all the Kardashians give me a share, I will instantly be rich overnight. Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay. All the Kardashians, the Jenners, every one of them, okay? Even the one that got the little candy stick, we will definitely be successful. All right, but we gonna get there anyhow. All right, because y'all gonna share it and like it, but make sure y'all share and like. Oh, she looks, Lord, she look at me talking about Negro, please. Okay. Okay. What is our next subject? Okay. Oh, this one gonna be good. Claudia Jordan. Oh my gosh, y'all know I love Claudia. Okay, so apparently on site. Shout out to On Site. Y'all know Ra Ali represents On Site. Y'all already know that's family. Okay, well, they said Gary Owens' wife accused Claudia Jordan of helping him cheat. Claudia, that's how I say it. That's how I say her name. All right. She said, try to be quiet out of respect for my kids, but Claudia Jordan has me on one this morning. 23 years together. Gary didn't have ish but a raggedy pickup and good credit. No place to live. Dallas, Texas, your old ass should know better. Married, not separated. Married. Gary, all the energy you spent lying, acting, and creating a false narrative for these bitches that want to be me. You could have done it with a vegan burger and a glass of fake filtered water. Hashtag white women not involved. Hashtag not Claudia. Hashtag Claudia's friend. Hashtag Claudia's friend. Hashtag dragging me back to 98th. Mark Arthur Street mindset. I worked so hard and come so far. I brought a package of 5 therapy sessions, but don't start until the 29th. Happy Monday. So, Claudia friend. So, I reached out to Claudia because I'm messy as fuck, okay? Fuck the bullshit. Because I'm messy as fuck. There it is. I said, fuck it. I'm messy shit. Fuck this. I'm not about to be scratching my head. Okay, I tagged Claudia. And she beautiful, by the way. I said, y'all know Claudia is innocent. And Claudia said, quote, I'm on the plane. Lord, what did I do now? I said, they said you have Gary Owen cheat. I told her directly. So what I would want is Miss Jordan, because she's not a Miss, she ain't married yet, she's a Miss Jordan, to come on the Wiley Show and explain. And I want to see how this friend look. If the friend, I want to see how that friend look. And I want to go out to the club because you in Dallas, I'm in Dallas. Let's link up. Okay, anyhow. I don't think that Claudia, they probably was at an event and Claudia was like, hey, this is Gary. He's a comedian, blah, blah, blah. And he probably fucked the friend. Not just fuck the friend, but Claudia had nothing to do with it. She probably was innocent. Claudia seemed like the nice, innocent person that would just say, hey, this is Gary, he's a comedian, what's up? And he probably said, oh, damn, she's sex, I'm gonna hit that shit. And he probably hit it. And it ain't Claudia's fault. So I just think the wife got it twisted. And then I heard, and I got a screenshot. This is what this person posted in Storm Monroe's chat. One of his subscribers posted this, and I screenshotted it so I could read it to y'all. This person said this. She said, this quote, Gary Owens has been cheating on his wife for many years. My hairstylist and MD saw him on TV and said she couldn't stand him. She told me every time he would come to, I believe this is Maryland, he would cheat on his wife with her client. She said her client isn't cute at all. LOL. The client is black, by the way. She doesn't negate the cheating. But Gary was not even that attractive. But, I told y'all he was cheating. So now is more coming out. I hope Claudia responds to this, but she'll probably a sponsor on Fox Soul with Funky Dineva. She'll probably because he'll probably respond to that with Funky Dineva on their show, and she probably won't come on the Wiley Show. But we want to thank you, Miss Jordan, for coming on and just responding to us, and thank you so very much. But like I said, I don't think she said you can fuck my friend. Here go my friend, fuck her. Like, no, I don't think she would do nothing like that. Excuse my language. I don't think she would do nothing like that. I don't believe it. I just think she probably even introduced. They probably was at the same event and her friend was there. That was in my thing. But he loved black women. Child, baby. It's something special about black women. Okay, only you better know it. So, but his wife is beautiful. I said we could pull up a picture of him and his wife. His wife is a beautiful black woman. She's beautiful. I don't understand that. Look at it. Look at that. Beautiful. You mean you cheating on that? See, the best way to get back to a cheater is do this, right? is get him in the house, right? And tell him to come over. And it was a movie that the guy caught his wife cheating on with a black man. And in this movie on Netflix, so he contacted the guy's wife. And so you know what he did? Him and the wife, he actually screwed the wife in front of her husband. I forgot the name of that movie. Do anybody know the name of that movie? It was on Netflix. He actually called the guy's wife because he cheated on his wife. So the guy came on and caught them, right? And held him at gun point. So he called the dude wife. And the wife was called the wife, and he screwed the wife in front. That's the best revenge ever. Get into a place and just screw somebody in front of your husband and let them know if you want to do it, mama can do it too. Do y'all remember that movie? I saw that movie. It was good. I saw it on Netflix. I said, that's the best revenge. And then she was moaning and everything. Okay? She was moaning and everything. And the wife loved it. And I loved it too. I kept rewinding. What's the name of that movie so I can watch it again? Do anybody know the name of that movie? I don't think it's on Netflix no more. Do anybody know? If you know the name of that movie, please comment or DM me that name of the movie so I can watch it again. What's the name? Y'all comment the name if anybody know. I seen the movie they drag. Okay. I want to talk about her feet. You guys, I talked to Miss Jordan about it. That was Photoshop. So you all are talking about the feet. That was a Photoshop picture. It was a Photoshop picture and everything. Okay. Okay, that was a Photoshop picture. And you know, it's not a real picture of her feet. That was just a Photoshop picture and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna allow y'all to be talking about her feet and everything like that. It was a Photoshop picture. We yeah, so I talked to her about it in my mind, and one of the voices told me it was a Photoshop picture. So it's not what you think. It was a Photoshop picture. One of the voices are saying that when she was on Real Housewives, that they photoshopped the picture. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. We're gonna move on. So I don't know. I haven't seen any things on Google or anything. I just asked her one of the voices, and they said it was a Photoshop picture. It was. I said it. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for the name. Shout out to the name so y'all can go and also see the name as well. All right. For people that's going to catch the replay. Did I say what I said? Okay. Let's move on. Hey, Claudia. I love you. You are so wonderful to me. Can you see? You everything I hope for. You everything I need. You got so beautiful feet. Your feet is beautiful to me. Can you see? I love your pinky toes, and I love your big toe. Your feet is beautiful to me. Let's move on. Let's move on. Y'all should be super chatting me for that song. Can I get y'all okay? All right, let's move on to me. Now, okay, we're gonna get into this story. I know y'all tired of we talking about Kirk Franklin and Carrion. Oh my gosh. So Kirk Franklin, Carrion, y'all already know what happened. I'm not gonna break this down, but I will give y'all this. So today I had the pleasure of watching a YouTuber. He was actually interviewing the source that gave Armand the recording, the audio recording. So the source came out and said, hey, I was the one that gave Armand the recording. Now, he also said that the reason he came out because Tasha K have been working behind the scenes to get him. So he said, or to expose him. So the guy came out and he explained it. And he gave us the backstory saying that Carrion's mouth is so reckless that when he does the booger sugar, I want to say that the booger sugar, cocaine, coke, allegedly, when he does the booger sugar, he goes off the rails and everything. They were all staying at an Airbnb. And they stay on Airbnb for like long term. And Carrion was hired to be the help, the cleaner, the maid. And on Christmas, they were sitting down. He was doing the booger sugar, and he got extremely high, and he just started telling all the stuff and arguing back and forth. And the reason why the guy, our brother that leaked the information, he was saying that him and Carrion had a conversation. And in that conversation, he was telling him, hey, I was molested by a preacher, and I don't like the church, and everything like that, like my dad and all that. He was saying all these things. So he found some mail and he Googled him, and he was like, oh my God, this is all that. So then the guy got back to talking about Tasha K. When Tasha K reached out to her for the audio, he said, is it a number with that? And Tasha K said, oh no, I don't pay for audio. I got to let my legal team vet it. And he passed on her. He said he shopped it to other YouTube channels. They declined. So he gave it to Armand for free, and Armand put the story out. But Armand did not originally want to put the story out because he had it for about 7 days. He said, listen, I want to interview you and we could put the recording that way. And the guy said, oh, no. And the only reason he said he came out is because Tasha K was dragging him or trying to expose him on Station Head. Okay. And I came out and said, she really didn't say nothing that bad on Station Head anyway. But anywho, he had his reason coming out. So that was that stuff. And I was saying is, if you really care about Carrion or you really feel for him, why would you leak a recording without his permission? So if you really care for somebody and you trying to get a pay up, that's not helping him to leak something that is private. Let Carrion come out and say what he want to say about his experiences. And he's not. First of all, before Carrion can say anything, he needs to first go to rehab and get clean. You got to first go get clean from your habit before you try to share anything. Go to rehab, get clean and all that, because I don't want to hear you have your drunken rants and all that. Or your high rants and all that, because it does alter your mind a little bit and you go off when you high. And as well, in your manic, if you have a mental problem as well as drugs, that's a bad combination, baby. If you got a mental illness and if you got a mental illness and you manic, baby, you about to have a problem on your hands. And you manic and you got a cocaine addiction. Oh, baby, you dealing with an evil person. You better be prayed up with the full armor of God. And that's why Kirk Franklin was cussing, because he was provoked. Anyway, so all that situation came out. And my prayer is that Carrion gets the help. He writes him a book, sell his book, go on a book tour, sit down with Oprah Winfrey and all of that. Write your book, baby. Write you a book. Share that book, sell that book. Sit down with Oprah, have your evidence, like give us details, and you can make your money. You don't have to be homeless. Okay. All right, we moving on. That we shared that. Let's get to our last topic of the day. We're going to talk about the legendary, the relationship guru, the man of the hour, Derrick Jaxn. So, Derrick, and I feel so sad with this story, Lord. I feel so sorry that I'm gonna have to drag his wife a little bit. I'm gonna have to drag his wife a little bit in there. But this woman, Lord, I don't want to drag his wife. I really feel bad for her. But she had, First of all, they did a 7-minute video, pre-recorded. The lady had on her bonnet, literally a bonnet on her head. And she looked like she was kidnapped. She looks like she need people to come and make sure she's safe, make sure that she, blink and she's okay. She looks very soft-spoken, like she can easily be manipulated and controlled. And you can really tell that Derrick Jaxn is the dominant force, because I'm like, lady, why would you, if you really love your wife, Derrick, why would you allow your wife to come out there looking like she about to go to get some loose squares and about to look like she about to go get some Arizona from the hood? And why do you got her looking like she about to go to the Kirk's change and go and cash her stimulus check, and with her 3 kids and waiting on her baby daddy to get off work, and or about to go to 26 in California, Chicago to visit her 4th baby daddy in jail, but get rejected because of COVID restrictions? Why would you have your wife looking the way she was looking in that live? You would never come up on there with no haircut. You always looking clean. Got your wife, yeah. I'm and he's talking about, I'm faithful now. I'm accountable to God. She didn't make me do this video. And I put in here, but Tasha K made you do the video because she the one that dragged you for filth. She said this: I was flooded with messages, and when I find out when he cheated on me, I left. I didn't come back. I left. But once I seen that he changed and he gave me all the information, I went on back. I went on back. He's with God and the Lord, and this is our marriage. And I told him that we need to go live. Baby, I would have cheated too. Looking like that, ain't nowhere in the world would cheat. It looked like she don't get it down in the bedroom like that. It looked like, baby, what you gonna just get on top of me and do your business? That's about it. It looked like you got to read the Bible before you screw. Our Father, which I have, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Get on top of her for a couple of minutes to a Yolanda Adams record. Rickert, boom, boom. That's it. You can't cuss to her. You can't slap it. She ain't put it in her mouth. I could just imagine he's bored out of his mind. He loved the freaky girls, okay? I'm telling you. Who told that woman to put on the box? Lord have mercy. I'm mad because where is this woman's sisters at? Where's the people? Where's her girlfriends? Like, girl, don't put on that bonnet. You about to go live around the world. You about to be on the shade room with a bonnet. They're going to read you for filth. And I blame your husband. It's your job to make sure that your wife, she ain't used to being all on the Instagram, the YouTube. That's your lane. God, you say God put you on YouTube to tell women how to keep their yoni clean and how not to deal with these bad men. You should have told your wife, baby, with love, baby, can you put on that nice wig? Nice clothes. Can you put on that sexy wig, baby? The wig that I like. You know what I'm saying? We about to go on live. Can you wear this? I like this, baby. Oh, you like this? She'll do it, but you had her coming out there looking like y'all about to get evicted from your house. It literally looked like she about to say, y'all, it looked like she was stressed. And then she trying to explain, baby, you embarrassed and stressed. With that bonnet, baby, a black woman is stressed if they put on the bonnet leaving, baby, with they flip-flops, baby, they stressed. If you show up and you come in the house and the music playing and she got on a bonnet, you ain't about to get no nookie. You ain't about to get no punani. I do not want to screw you if you got on a bonnet on your head. Something wrong with that, baby. I ain't nowhere in the world. Can you put on the nice wig? Come on now. Y'all couldn't help her Bruh, Derrick, you did. Why did you have your wife come out? You got all your side chicks. They got their thick body, the breasts all out, the nice wig. I don't see none of your side chicks wear the bonnet. So why would you let your wife have on the bonnet? I don't understand that. I speak to your shame. You embarrass your wife yet again. You embarrass your wife. Ain't it because she's so spoken and nervous. I would have had in a sexy man. If that was my wife, baby, we going on YouTube. When I get me a wife, oh baby, she gonna be sexy, looking good, chocolate. She ain't gonna have no body. I can guarantee. Look good. The type of wife I'm gonna get, she gonna be sexy. Y'all gonna be like, damn, why you with Wiley? God damn, your wife said, yeah, exactly. She with me. But the way she was looking with that bonnet, I wasn't feeling that bonnet. Whoever said, and this is what I don't like with some of you black women, and I love you. I love black women. But please do not pick up your kids with a bonnet. That's embarrassing. I will not tell you how many times when I would drop somebody, one of my neighbor kid off at school, and I'm seeing black women pick their kids up in a bonnet. That's embarrassing. One lady, she was thick. She was thick. She was real thick. I mean, baby, she was thick. But when I looked at that bonnet and then it kind of slipped off her head, all them naps. I said, hell no, you ain't gonna be dropping your kid off. It is slipped out because the wind was blowing and the bonnet slipped out. And god damn it, I saw all them goddamn naps. And I was pissed off. I was mad at that lady. I want to say, damn lady, you gonna mess up the fantasy. You got a thick booty and naps. Look. Okay. 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 No, you ain't gonna do that to me. You ain't gonna do that to me. You can wear a bonnet when you at home, clean it. But when we go out to eat, you ain't wearing no bonnet. When you on YouTube, this is worldwide. This is the world going to view you. That's just like Michelle Obama doing a video with Barack with a bonnet on your head. When they go low, we go high. She got a whole bonnet. She will get dragged. You got to look your best when you're on the public. Now, you know, men can get away with looking rough and by the haircut. Women is different. It's different for women. It's different. I want to have my wife. I want to have my baby looking like that. Ain't nowhere in the world Mrs. Wiley gonna come with a bonnet. Ain't nowhere in the world. I want her thick chocolate breasts, pooted up, sex banging looking. Or if we doing a video together, if I cheat on her and all that, if I cheat on her with a sister or a mama or a cousin, you know, we got to make sure we both sexy. I'm looking clean, shave, teeth extra white. I'm gonna have a keyboard playing just in case I break out and preach. Look at oh, we're about to go YouTube. Oh, what's going to look you? Okay, anyway. Okay. And then she got mad. Hold up. This is the funny part. In the pre-recorded video, she got mad and it has slipped out. A cuss word slipped out. She's supposed to be a Christian. And a cuss word slipped out. She said, oh, excuse my language. I said, these Christians is getting exposed with these cuss words just slipping out their mouth. She should have. Where's the Clam Squad? If I see Neek at night come on camera with a bonnet on her head, she's gonna get a DM. And it's gonna be just like that. Hey, what up, Neek? Hey, what up, Neek at night? I saw you with that bonnet, and I'm just trying to say, is everything all right? Is everything cool? I saw you with that bonnet on. I'm just trying to say, is everything good? Everything's good. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Let the people call in. The number is 606-716-8447. This man is a disaster. I'd never say that. This is just a disaster. I said, this is a comedy. That voice. She be cute, but I guess yeah, she'll be cute because she real nice. When she wear the pajama, if she wear the pajama with the body, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad because you know me. I love me some nigga at night. These cellbiotics, no, she want to oh, y'all is back and make me piss on myself. This is so funny. Let's go to the phone. I'm done, y'all. It's the okay. 9271. You live on the air. 9271.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Wiley. It was sad for her. I hate and speaking in terms of Derrick Jaxn and his wife. I feel sorry for her because all her pain is public. And he's the public one, not necessarily her, but now she's in the spotlight and all her pain is public. And that's sad. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with.
And you see that she's broken, like she's not like the woman of a confrontational. I don't sense that from her. I sense that she's kind of embarrassed, hurt, and still trying to stand by her man because the Christian principles is he's the head of the household. And it's so sad that she will not get that same pass if she was out here screwing everybody.
Not at all. Not at all. And if you go to her page, back in the day, she didn't dress like that. She looked great. She had her hair combed all the time and all that. But I don't know when it started, but you could tell her style took a drastic turn from being stylish to almost being prudish.
Yeah, like she dressed like a maid. It's like, yeah, baby, you still gotta look sexy. You still could be a sexy Christian, a good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and he should tell. But the thing about it is, he give these women all this advice. Are you instructing your wife to look like a slave that's working in the house? I mean,
yeah, it's
because
sad.
You don't like women like that look like that. You like women that's thick, showing a butt, you know, for you can eat out the yoni. I mean.
Right. And here's the sad part that we don't know. We don't know if he's the one that's advocating or advocated for her to look like that. And now he's out trying to get women who don't. You know what I'm saying? But you said you wanted this type of woman, but the women that you're chasing and giving attention to is nothing like that.
Absolutely. Do you think this is going to help his image? Do you think this helping his image?
No. Oh, it's hurt. Yeah. It's hurt right now. Oh, it is hurt right now. I mean, so many different bloggers that already spoke of him as a simp. Oh, they are going in because he did portray himself as the perfect man, the godly man. He knows everything about how to keep a relationship going and how to keep it strong. And he's living a lie. Living a lie. And what I know is that it says in the Bible that the teachers are the one that's going to be judged the hardest.
Come on.
Your preachers and teachers. And I'm not talking about school teachers. I'm talking about teachers of life. Teachers that that's supposed to be giving you a direction. You know, they're the ones that's going to be judged the hardest. And they should be. They're held to a higher standard. So the way he positions himself as if he was a teacher of relationships and how to keep it going and how to keep it strong. So yes, he's going to be judged hard, and he is being judged hard. And he put himself in that.
I read in one of the comments, someone said this under his video. They said, quote, I wonder if he would have been as forgiving if she was the one violating the marriage over and over again with ease. The answer would be, hell no, he would not. Ain't no way in the world.
Most men don't. That's the difference. That's one of the differences between men and women. Most men won't stand for that, but a lot of women will go ahead and even if they let it slide once, you know, a lot of them even more will let it slide even more than that. And it sounds as if she has allowed this behavior to continue throughout the years.
His advice to any other woman would be to leave. He would give advice to that woman. Oh, you need to leave him. And he, baby, and my thing is just for the women that follow him. Open your eyes. Do you want to follow someone like this? Is that who you want to follow?
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to tell you not to follow nobody. You do what you want. You grown, baby. But if that's somebody you want to follow there, okay, I'm going to give you the side eye with my bonnet on my head. I'm going to give me a bonnet. Because her with even having that bonnet on her head, that look, it just did not do well for...
Oh, my God.
You will not see Kirk Franklin's wife with a bonnet on her head. I said it.
You shouldn't. And you shouldn't.
What if you would have seen Kirk Franklin's wife with a bonnet on head on Tamron Hall? So how would you respond to something like that? His wife on there with a bonnet.
The same way. The same exact way. I mean, I'm not even in the public eye, but there's no kind of way that I'm going to step out the house and my husband and my children are looking some other kind of way. We looking all mismatched. No. And I'm not talking about color. I'm just saying I'm dressed. They got on pajamas. No, that is not ever gonna happen. You know, so that was wrong of him. And I almost think it was like a setup. If you really stop to think about it, could this have been a setup that he allowed her to get on camera like that so that he could get sympathy and people could say, well, I see why he cheated. She's not necessarily a looker. She don't necessarily fix herself up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. 5840, you live on air.
Hey, I just called in just to be a little messy, but the source, I'm on TK side because the source or Amon Wiggins is not reliable because it's two conflicting stories. Because you said the source said Amon Wiggins did not pay for it. Am I correct?
Yeah, he said he just gave the
well, you know, I did my background research on March 19th on your show on Station Head. I have the time stamp where Amon Wiggins actually said that he did pay for it, and there's nothing wrong with it. And that timestamp is 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 14 seconds. Once again, that timestamp is.
So you mean the source is lying? So that means
15 minutes
and the 14-second mark. So that means.
And I would love for you to go on Station Head and play it as well after the show, or whatever.
We're gonna have to break that down on Station Head.
Timestamp. Yes, I also have another timestamp. 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 45 seconds, where Amon Wiggins said he don't care about a lawsuit.
Oh.
So we have our reference.
Okay. We don't have to get into that for our Station Head family. That is something.
Because there's no tea and no shade to TK, but TK said the same thing, and then the lawsuit came at the end of the day.
Yes, she did. She used to say, I wipe my ass. Yeah. She don't say that no more.
So,
she don't say that no more.
So we have the timestamp.
And I want to say this, though, because it didn't make sense now that you say that, because how would you charge Tasha K money and you don't charge her mine you don't know of? So that just did not make sense. I guess he was trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm not about money. I just want to just charge Tasha because she got money. Wow, that's something. We have to we get into that on Station.
Because it's two different things going on now. Yeah. Amon said he paid for it, and then you're saying he didn't pay for it. Yeah. So I'm confused.
I'm confused too. Because
so I just called to be a little messy.
I'm glad you was messy. I'm glad, because I forgot about that. I'm glad you literally brought that up because because it didn't make sense to me now that you said that you charging Tasha. You want to get a coin for this recording, for this audio, but you just say, I just gave it to Armand because he's in the gay community. And we really got into it on Station graphically. So y'all get the professional one. But thank you so much for that.
Once again, 1:15:14 and 1:10:45.
All right, I got it. 1:15:14, 1:10:45.
All right, back in the bushes. There you go.
All right. Oh wow, that was good. 2217, Carly on air.
Hey, Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear.
Oh,
Okay, first off, I gotta break a couple things down. First off, we're gonna go real quick over the Kirk Franklin stuff. He said that the source doesn't even make sense. First, he said he was shopping the audio around. If you're shopping the audio around, well, then you obviously are looking for someone to purchase it. Now, all of a sudden, you're giving it to Armand for free. That doesn't even make sense. You said Tasha K a number, and then she told you she wasn't paying for it, and then you begin to shop the thing around. To all of a sudden now, okay, it's just free for Armand. That doesn't even make sense, sir. So somebody paid for it, and he just don't want to say it. Secondly, the situation with Derrick Jaxn and his wife. She looked like she was being held captive. I was like, she needs to blink if she need help, because he just had her holding her hand for dear life. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. It looked like he made her be there to try to explain his sad story of why he cheated on her. And she just shaking her head, yes, nodding and stuff like that. I was like, who advised him that this was going to be a good idea? This is a horrible
That's him
idea.
all the way. And my thing is this, now they on the press tour. You embarrass her on Instagram. You embarrass her on 2 YouTube videos. It's like the press tour ain't going to work, bruh. It's like, now when you got Tasha K coming with receipts of these side chicks, it's just not going to work.
She looked like he held her hand for dear life. She looked like it. I'm telling you what it was. Derrick Jaxn was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sit in front of a camera. He hasn't shown her in over 14 years. Now, he didn't embarrass her, drug her name through the mud because he got caught cheating and dipping into everybody else's cookies but his wife. Now, all of a sudden, he want to bring her to the forefront, hold her hand, look like the blood was leaving from her hand, how tight he was holding her hand.
Oh, he was holding it tight.
And now all of a sudden he wants to. Did you see him? He was like, it don't look like she was trying to hold his hand.
Right. And my thing is this, he was interrupting her, not allowing her to really finish her statement. Oh, let me say it. It's like, bruh, baby, if she love it, that's her. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna man embarrass me like that. Oh my gosh.
And she said he changed. How did he change? He just cheated on her for these women last year. It's only 3 months into the new year. When did he change? February, or now? Because he just cheated on you, dear, last year, and then the year before that. And then they said he was cheating on her basically the entire 14 years. So out of the 3 months of 2021, when did he change?
Woo,
or
that's a good question.
To be honest, I think he has pretty much just emotionally abused her to where she is just depleted and she has nothing left in her because he has been doing this for so long. Which
Absolutely.
Is probably why she had no problem getting on front of that camera looking like Nanny McPhee with a bonnet on in front of hundreds of thousands of people about to see this.
And
you see how many people on Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk.
They just right, because the Neighborhood Talk posted it, and let me make sure that the Shade Room posted. Give me a second while I can update that and see that the Shade Room posted. Yes, the Shade Room had
and
posted.
They got 20 million.
Yes, they
20
did.
million followers. 20 million followers, and you got her in front of you. I think you were right, Wiley. I think he tried to put her on her to make it look like she was homely, to where everybody could agree, but like, oh well, see, that's why he cheated. Look at her now. But it's just like it backfired because now it looks like she's being held hostage, and he's just basically worn this woman down. And let me say this:
someone commented this. They said this caller under the Shade Room, quote, "That's why he was able to give all that good advice, lady. He was the guy he was warning y'all about. Okay, I'm telling you."
I never trust him. I was like, anything that sounds too perfect is a false fairy tale that you can't live in. And I'm gonna go back into the chat, but I just feel like Tasha K like when he poked at Tasha K, I felt like that was the worst thing he could have done. And then all these women are now coming out the gate now with the third woman. I'm just like,
but can we also say to Tasha K how much of an impact she is in media? Can we say that now? Because this is like, I don't know how many stories later.
Yes.
That the Shade Room, everybody is like, boom, she just becoming this independent media empire because she said this, and it's look how he just respond. What he should have did was complete silence and let it go.
Yeah.
But more he
said that, I was like, as soon as he responded and then he took it down, I was like, oh, that's gonna be bad. He responded and he took it down.
You made it bigger and bigger and bigger. You see what Kirk Franklin doing right now? Now he's silent. But he should have did that on the first day. So now you gotta wait. And now he on a whole silent. Because at first you should have said nothing. I would have let that cussing audio come out and just and kept posting my Jesus Can Work It Out, come out with a new record. I would distract the people. But when he came, oh, I'm so sorry. My son, he's so disrespectful.
Wiley.
You know, he should have said. One thing that I like about
Wiley, you caught it though. You said on stage ahead about the source. You was asking about the source, and the source decided to come out because of what Tasha K said. Yeah. Basically, Tasha K and Dr. Larry Reed.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Larry Reed. Both spoke about it. They were talking about the legality of what was on the audio, and that both of them was like, we gotta vet it. And the source was like, well, I don't want you to vet it, but all of a sudden he doesn't want to pay. He doesn't want the money for it, even though he specifically stated that he was shopping around. When you shop something around, you're looking for a payment. You're not looking for a window shopping. No, you want money. But while you said that, you was calling it out on
I was, and my thing
how something in this milk wasn't sitting right.
And it still ain't sitting right. And I tried to tell you. And see, this is why you have to be very careful to get involved in something that is like manipulate, like it's like a takedown. If you don't see TMZ picking the shit up, some stuff it ain't best to touch. Because he said something as well, because the source was talking. I was at TMZ. They didn't want to touch it. Why? It's on there because you see that Carrion all quiet. Then he want to try. This could all have been planned. This could all have. I need to see more.
Wiley.
I'm baby.
Speak on it.
They better hope these big lawyers don't get involved, because baby. Because the source.
There's a reason why Dr.
Larry Reed didn't touch it. Because Dr. Larry Reed paid thousands of dollars. Did you remember that? Because remember, he went to his people. We got to raise 20 more thousand, 30 some thousand. He paid a lot of money. See, Tasha K.
He paid like over $80,000 or $90,000 for that lawsuit.
Yes,
like
he
90
did.
grand for that lawsuit.
Yes, he did.
Because he broke a story and the lady reversed it. I was like, ooh,
yes, he did.
But I'm gonna go ahead back in the chat.
How you gonna be a source, an anonymous source, and you doing interviews? I mean, you're supposed to be anonymous, having this anonymous, and he huge out here talking.
That's to let you know that some ain't right in the milk. If you're an anonymous source, there's a reason why a lot of journalists say we keep our sources secret. You don't know their name. You don't know where they got it from. You don't even know how they sound. Now, all of a sudden, the anonymous source is being interviewed and basically confirming what Tasha K said, which was, I'm not paying for the audio if my legal team can't vet it. And so I'm like, so everything Tasha K said
was the truth, right?
All right,
thank you.
I'll get back in the chat.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, we got a lot of callers here. 8997, Carly on air.
Wiley.
Hey.
First of all, let me tell you something, baby. Let me mute my TV. Let me tell you something. You had me screaming over here singing that song to Claudia about her feet. You know good doggone well that wasn't no Photoshop picture.
Well, I'm going to have to tell Claudia, I'm going to say, Claudia, can I come over here and see your feet so I can confirm for the audience? But that picture was so low. Everybody had bad feet day. Her feet, it probably was Photoshop. You don't think it was Nene Leak's feet?
I don't think it was that. She got what Eddie Murphy used to say. She got hammer time in her shoes. Those feet was jacked up, Wiley. Anyway, I ain't gonna take up too much time. But listen, two things. Okay, first of all, that was not a bonnet on Derrick Jaxn's wife's head. That was a sweater hat. But it did look like that hat that Celia had on in the juke joint when they went down to the Hoppo. That's exactly what it looked like. And let me tell you something. That woman, he holding up. Let me tell you what that said to me. He holding on to her hand. He is trying to convince people that he is in love with his wife. This man is not in love with that woman. He is trying to do damage control because he is up for losing endorsement deals. And first of all, I didn't know he was as young as he was. Yes. I didn't know he was just turned 30. The way he spoke, it does not negate what he has done, but he was telling the truth on a lot of things. But I guess he was telling the truth on a lot of stuff because that's what he was doing. So now, and I listened to him off and on about some stuff, but I just really recently started listening to him, and in his live, I just said, Derrick.
Wow.
Just shut up.
Yeah, he needs to shut up and just let this pass. He just
needs to shut up. It could have all of this could have just died down, but now you're validating what these women are saying because you're going on an apology tour. Then you're sitting your wife down next to you. She's already embarrassed. She's already broken, and he did not let her speak.
No, he did.
And I see why this woman she's broken and she's weak. Because ain't no way in the world. Because I'd have been sitting there smiling every time. I'd be like, go to commercial. Because every time I thought about it, I'd have swung on him. Every time. I'd have swung on his tail.
It's a totally different. Remember the Mary Tina when she went off about her husband cheating?
Baby, Tina Campbell went there. She tore up the car.
Yes,
Tina had called her sister and said, come get the kids. She said, Eric was like, what's going on? She said, because I'm about to go to jail. She said, for what? Because I'm finna go kill this hoe. And that's exactly what she said. Even the best person, let me tell you something. Peter cussed in the Bible, and Peter's standing at the gate. He's the gatekeeper. So I said, Peter was strapped. Peter kept a sword. So if Peter was strapped and Peter could cuss, I can too. So, but anyway, Kirk Franklin should have shut his mouth. He should have never came out and said anything. Whoever these people, publicists are, they all need to be fired. We would have thought about, Carrion. He just spoiled and wanted his way and let it go.
Yeah.
No, you go on Cameron Hall. Then his. I want to say Mammoth. I wanted to say that's just. I'm from the South, and that's just in my spirit. But she gets up there with that. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna even talk about that helmet wig. She looked like Darth Vader with that wig on. But she gets up there talking about the statute of limitations and stuff. So you giving validity to what this boy's saying. And he has a mental issue on top of the drugs because the boy is on drugs.
Yeah. You can tell.
He is. The boy's on drugs. You can tell he on drugs. So that's why Kirk cut him off. So Kirk said, okay, well, sis, I can't talk to you rationally. Let me talk to you in a way I think you would actually hear me. And Wiley, I love you. I could go on all day, but he was just Derrick Jaxn was just on IG.
Yes, he was.
And turned off his comment because he don't want the backlash. That woman, I'm like you. I'm like, baby, blink if you held there against your will. No, it just didn't make no sense. She looked homeless. Ain't nowhere in the world. I'd have made him feel something. I'd have put on my best wig. My whole glam squad would have been there. I'd have sat there with the biggest split up my leg. Oh, he'd have regretted all of it. He would have. But anyway, Wiley, baby, I love you and thanks. Dr. Larry Reed on too. So I'm switching between both of you all.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. 3939, calling you on air.
Hey Wiley, how are you?
Blessed.
I'm just couple of things. For one, Tasha said herself that she was willing to pay for it. It just had to be vetted first. So Armand paid for it, but he said repeatedly in the video, "I can't verify that this is him and his voice, but I think it is." So he said that more than once in the video as well. So I don't see how he could really be sued when he said flat out, "I don't know if this is real, but I think it is." So that's the same thing as saying allegedly, right? But so I don't see what the big deal is on that one anyway. I don't see how he can really be sued. But as far as Derrick, 'cause I saw Derrick, I saw the video he posted, and then right after that they went on a live. And first one, the lady did look like he dragged her up from the basement after she got eating her bread and water. And she was hanging up to that lady. It was like she was forced to be on that couch with him. And they really looked like, like two mismatched socks. He up there with a stylish shirt on and a gold chain and these, expensive pants. And she in there with a bonnet and a t-shirt and some acid wash jeans from 1988. So, it looked like there was two mismatched socks. And so I don't know if he did it on purpose, so people could see. Because I said myself in the comments, I said, no wonder he cheated. Look what she looked like around the house. That's how you always looked, and I understand why he cheated. But I said, no, you've been together for 14 years, but your wife still have to look sexy, classy for your husband in the house, even if you've been together for 14 years. Now, you see what he's going after, but there are some men that because I always have on a weave in my makeup when I go out and stuff. And so, and I've had dated a couple of guys who would say, you know what, I don't like all that weave. And I don't like all that makeup on you. And I was like, well, didn't I have on a weave and a makeup when you walk up to me? Well, I'm still have on a weave and a makeup whenever you walk away.
Right.
But the thing is that a lot of them, that's what they really like. If he didn't like it, then why did you walk up to me? And so he might have talked her out of her weave and her makeup, trying to make her into the mouse he want her to be. And
and look who he cheated.
So they
and
look bad in the first
but the thing about it is, look who he cheated with. People with the wig, makeup, and the work, all the work.
Yeah, yeah. So he do like that. But and then somebody said that she was stylish. She used to be stylish. But I know that. But on that second one, they went live right after they posted that first video that y'all saw with the bonnet, and she wasn't talking. She went live right after that, and she was talking. She talked a lot. He even left her alone in front of the camera to talk. And she came off looking better. She didn't seem like a hostage. And she said that, she only came back because of God and the way he was talking and saying that he was saved and rededicated himself. She said that's the only reason she came back this last time. But so he said that, and it came off looking really good the way they talked because he let her talk more. And he even said that she would maybe even have some future appearances on his shows with him. And I think that that's really good PR because it looked good. The second time, it looked authentic, it looked real, and I feel like the people who want to believe in him will accept her speaking up with him on his platform.
Absolutely.
So she might have to come back with him. And I said, and I actually told him in the comments, I said, now that might be the only thing that'll keep you from losing your followers. If she keep coming back and she keep talking up for you and tell everybody how good you're doing and how good you're sounding, and and
that's it.
Him having good behavior,
it's like with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. How she had to stand by her man. You know what I mean? It hurt her. It's so many women that stood by their man when the man cheated. And they have to stand right.
Yeah.
How many press conferences we seen? Bishop Eddie Long. We could just go on and on and on and on and on of women standing beside a man just embarrassed them. But my question is, would y'all give the woman the same respect if they do all this stuff as well? I don't think they'll be on the press tour if his wife he'd have dumped her the first time coming and divorced her and got a white woman. I'm just telling you. Okay, that's probably gonna be his next step if something else happened. But we shall see. I mean, the people are entertained. They're dragging on the shade room. I'm looking at the blogs. Right now.
and that's common for him. The way he does her out, and she's the only thing that can save him right now. But I'm sure you like this house, don't you? You like that car, don't you? You gotta come on this camera with me. So I'm sure
you're right. And they're probably gonna turn into a whole couples channel. Well, thank you so much for calling in. All right, thank you so very much. We're going to the next caller. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hey.
I don't think anything is going to happen to Derrick's career, his endorsements or anything, because he has a lot of Christian female followers, and the first thing they're going to do is say, "Oh, God, we have to forgive him." They're going to use God as an excuse to forgive him. They're going to look at his wife and see how homely she looks. And they're going to be like, well, you need to step it up for your man. You need to, follow the rules of the Bible, the book, and, and step it up for your man and, put on makeup and, do something instead of looking all homely like he looks. Also, all the black men who's dragging Derrick, they're going to look at his wife and see, oh, I understand why he cheated now. Yeah, Derrick is a hypocrite. Yeah, he drags us and he exposes us, but I understand why he cheated, because look at his wife. Derrick is extremely smart. That man knows exactly what he was doing when he put his wife there, looking the way she looked in front of those thousands of people. He's extremely smart. He knew exactly what he was doing. And also, to go to the Kirk Franklin thing, the reason why Dr. Larry Reed didn't want to touch the story is because Dr. Larry Reed is also accused of touching young boys in his church.
I've never heard that. And my thing is this, I think he didn't want to touch it because he been sued. I've never heard that about Dr. Larry Reed at all. 1838, Carly, you on the air.
Hello, how you doing, brother?
Hey, doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Let me say a few words about Tasha. Then I'm gonna,
Can you speak up in the phone? You sound like you so far away.
No, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you clearly now.
I apologize. I said, let me say a few words about Tasha, and then I'll touch on the topic of the day if you don't mind.
Okay.
I want to say, when it comes to Tasha, she is the queen of YouTube. And I remember in 2018, April 2018, when she had 44,000 in the chat. That night, she took the title from Lil T, and she became the top dog in YouTube streets. And she ain't relinquished the title since. And let me also say one more thing about her. When it comes to her, what I don't like is when people say she's mean and demonic and whatever mean thing they want to say about her. But what they don't realize is Tasha don't mess with you if you don't mess with her. But once you mess with her, she's going to come after you with full force, and she's going to destroy you. Now, Derrick had to learn the hard way. John Gray had to learn the hard way. And Jaguar Wright had to learn the hard way. And they all lost their platform because they messed with the wrong bear. And let me say this about the topic of the day. When it comes to Derrick and his wife, one thing that nobody's touching on and nobody hasn't spoke on yet, what happens if Derrick is mentally and not only that, but physically abusing her behind the scenes? That's not been touched on yet. That's why she looked so intimidated that time.
You think that it's like physical abuse? I don't know about that. I get a sense of like emotional abuse. I don't probably sense that it's physical. I think like it's emotional abuse of her just getting cheated on, and him saying he's gonna change. She never changed. She do it again. And I think now she want to save her marriage because she's a Christian. She wants forgiveness. She is all about forgiveness. I want to go back. I want to fight for my marriage. I don't want to give my husband another chance. I'm a Christian, so I just think that's the route that she's taking.
Let me also say this. But let's be real. And you're a man of faith.
But if
he
is,
but
can I say this though? If he is putting his hands on her, that's just sad. Woo, I hope he's not. That's sad. I won't be shocked. I won't like shocked. No, because if you cheat on your wife doing all that, let your wife look like that child, no telling what these men would do with that much power. But go ahead, sir. I'm sorry to cut you off.
And this is why I throw this accusation out there, because not only we know as Christian men what goes on with the preachers and the wife behind the scenes when it comes to their image, but think about this. This man got all that muscle and stuff, and he has to do HGH and steroids and creatine. All that builds up your testosterone. That make you irritable. That make you mood swings. That make make you have like bipolar personality.
That is
all
a great point.
Chemicals in your system. And I mean, so you cannot tell me that in one time or two, and they've been together for 15 years. He had to hit her once or twice. Because she probably got slick out the mouth one, 2 times, and she had to learn the hard way. No. He's not the one to play with, especially when he on, them drugs in his system.
That's a good point. I can't validate that. We just be alleged. We just giving our comments about that because we don't know that to be factual. But thank you for giving your comments, brother.
Well, let me say one more thing before I get off the phone. That's why when it came to Derrick, when the Mister say he couldn't last no more than 15 minutes, that's the reason why. You got all the steroids and stuff in your system. It messed with your growth system down below as well. Have a good day.
All right, you sure right. Them steroids ain't no joke. Oh, Lord. We down to 4 callers now, callers. All right, 0622. You live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just want to quickly say, what kind of friend, or even if it was a friend, shops another person's pain around? Like, I think that's really the main thing that I think nobody is focusing on. Like, who is shopping people's pain? That is horrible to say. And the next thing that I just want to say about Tasha K, like, Tasha K is really taking over these streets. It's like she's Tasha Winfrey, right, with these interviews. For a minute, like, let's talk about how she took YouTube and made it you talking. She having all these people talking about these stories, and it's actually the people. She's interviewing these people, and this is the epitome of actually leveling up, right? That's why Derrick Jaxn had to respond, because she is getting the facts and not willing to jeopardize everything like Armand. Now, some people have their hands out and willing to catch anything, and Tasha K, she just has her hands open, just catching and cashing checks.
You're right in that sense, because she really came strong with the information, and it made him move.
Right.
You know, it made him move. It made
he had to jump on it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's all I wanted to say. I'll let you get your other callers, Wally.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome back.
Bye-bye. All right. 6268 caller, you on the air. All right, 6268.
All I got is a tiny bit of food stamps. I got a
hello, you live on the air.
Oh, you gonna buy?
Okay, we're gonna go to the next caller. 7507, caller, you on the air.
Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
I wanted to call and touch on Derrick Jaxn.
Yes.
So let me tell you this. First of all, why was his wife looking like Sally Sue? Sally Mae or Sally Sue? You take your pick. Now, good gracious almighty, could she have put a few curls in her hair? Could she have taken the bonnet off? Could she have done something different? Woo! She looked a mess. And I think that this was a plot. I think they want us to feel sorry for her so they can be like, oh, that's why he cheated, because she looks a mess. She looks like Molly the maid. But let me just say this, honey. If you're listening, honey, let me just say this. Leave Derrick. Get out. Get out. Get out. Because he is never going to stop cheating on you. Golly, did not she look brainwashed?
She did.
Did she look brainwashed?
Oh my God. I really felt for her, because I'm like, she could have did. The image is a lot. When you have a certain imagery, a certain type of platform like Derrick Jaxn, she could. I really feel for her, and I hope and pray that she have sisters around her that's giving her counsel. You know what I'm saying? And she's not like.
I feel sorry for her, because it reminds me of an ex of mine, Derrick Jaxn. He sure does. Narcissist, manipulator, and I guarantee you, Wally, he's still cheating.
Oh,
I guarantee you.
Oh, best believe that. Her looking like that, and probably
better believe it.
Because in the audio clip that Tasha played on Patreon, the man was dissing his wife, talking about how she ain't good and all that. And whew.
Yeah, she don't look good either. I'll tell you that.
She did a lot of. I think she's
anyway, Wiley, I hate it. I'm sorry, but I think that was just a cover up. I think that man was right, whoever that caller was. I think that she got on there looking a hot mess, so we could all feel sorry for him and be like, oh, well, let's forgive him, because she do look homey. She do look homey. If she walking around looking like that, let's forgive him. But no, we ain't forgiving you. We ain't gonna forgive you. Wrong is wrong, and let the church say amen.
Amen. Thank you so very much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 8997, caller, you on the air.
Wiley, I had to call back because something just got under my skin. You know, this songwriter said, try Jesus, but don't try me, because I'm going to fight. Let me tell you something about Derrick Jaxn. He's sitting there like he's so in love, and this I wish I could say some stuff, but we on live, and Lord and me trying to hold back all these cuss words. But he's sitting there holding her hand for dear life, like we really buying into it. This Negro was just cheating this past January and December. And I went into Patreon and I heard all that crap he was just talking about his wife. And then she talking about, well, he changed and it was by God's grace. Let me tell you something about that. David said, create in me a clean heart and renew the right spirit in me. First of all, what he should have done was not put his wife out there. I still say that Silas had from The Color Purple. But he should not have put her out there. She's vulnerable. This woman is broken. This one, and the very thing that we have been complaining about as Black women, this is what he does. This, and then for him, I hadn't seen I don't know what kind of degree he got. I think he went to Tuskegee University or whatnot, and they have a very good program, but I don't know what he's qualified in other than he started showing up on my timeline a few years ago about relationship advice. Then I started listening to him for the past few weeks. But this right here, this is something, a hit dog or holler. And there's more people to come out.
Oh,
and if he does not stop with this apology tour, it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what she needs to do, I'm not the one to ever tell a woman to leave her marriage, but this right here, she needs to pack up and actually leave and show him. I'm a firm believer. I can show you better than I can tell you. I might not divorce you, but I'm gonna show you. You gonna miss me.
Yeah.
But that's all I had to say.
All right.
You gonna miss me. I'm telling you.
Thank you so much for calling.
But I love you, boo. I ain't calling back.
Okay, now. 9030 calling you on the air.
Yeah, this is the guy last night that said, man, you can't karate kick him in the pussy. Listen, man.
Go ahead.
I hear all these sanctified folks on here. You're hypocrites. You know, y'all always quoting the Bible. Y'all sound like y'all some Bible-toting fake theologians. You know what the Bible say. Judge not or you will be judged. For everybody has fell short of the Lord's glory. So stay out them folks' business. No matter how narcissistic this man was, before Paul, there was Saul. And God can do a thing in this man. You know, humility comes before honor. You got to be humiliated. You got to hit the ground. And I don't like Derrick Jaxn. I think he's king of the universe. Jesus said he'll never leave or forsake him, but I will. I will. Just like old girl left her dang beauty in that video. She was looking crazy as hell. She looked like she needed to be in a Noxzema commercial. I zoomed in on the zits and the craters in her face. I see why the man was cheating on her. Every girl he cheated on, give Derrick credit. Every man every woman that he cheated on her with looked better than her. And everybody telling this man to leave his wife, you probably don't even have a husband to leave. You sitting up in church waiting for God to send your bow ass, and you 58 years old. God shouldn't already sent your husband. You know what his name is? Jesus. So just die. Die by yourself and mind your business. Why are you so passionate about what this man and this woman that actually has a man to do something to her doing? Everybody got something to say. Sounding all old and outdated on here. Sounding like a real old Negro spiritual. All I hear is hymns in this radio cast all the time. They would call up hymning. Yeah, girl, him, go cook a pound cake and a pecan pie and stay out of Derrick Jaxn business. We all know he a narcissist. A lot of y'all pastors is narcissists. A lot of y'all pastors is messing with everybody on the front row of the church. And y'all can't wait to forgive him. But you want to go in on Derrick Jaxn. Man, y'all better get y'all stuff together. And y'all talking about that girl bonded when y'all know y'all look just like her on Saturday because you ain't getting no action. I'm gone, big dog.
All right. We thank you, sir, for calling in. 9553 calling you on the air. 9563 calling you on the air. 9563.
Hey, Wiley, it's Candy from Cali. How you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Thank you so much. And
The thing is with me, as far as the Derrick Jaxn situation is concerned, is that he's a straight up hypocrite. Period. The end. You make videos about what women should not tolerate, how men should treat women, what, if you're separated but still married, you're supposed to wait till the divorce is final. I didn't hear him address any of those type of things. So he could play with wordsmith about, whether or not he slept with the girl or not, and if they're lying and this, that, and the third. The bottom line is that you were entertaining other women while you were still married. And you specifically did a video saying that, in your opinion, you're not supposed to do that. It's cheating. It's this, that, and the third. Bottom line is, if you don't walk the walk, then why say it? Anyone buying his books is stupid. And as far as his wife is concerned, I feel for her when people attack your looks and things of that nature. All I'm going to say is this. If I know that I'm going to be on camera, a bitch is on fleek. Always. There's no way in the world I'm showing up looking like a dust mop next to my husband. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I don't care if she's not the cutest person in the world. Put some effort into it, baby. A little bit of effort. That's my 2 cents.
I agree with you on that, because let me tell you this. Because they are he have a powerful platform, what I'm trying to say. That's just like President Obama and Michelle Obama. It's like when you get to certain levels, you got to do certain things.
I agree. I mean, you would never catch Michelle, even on her dress down day. She's still presentable.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the only thing I'm trying to say, especially when your husband's been accused of cheating. You've seen the pictures of the other girls he has supposed to have been entertaining. Sweetie, I mean, come on.
Right.
At least take the bonnet off.
But he should have told his wife that, because this ain't just like 100 people. He really have a big platform. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I hear
and if
you
you
on that.
know that they're about to be dragging your wife, because you know that you get dragged on a daily basis, either don't put her on camera or prepare her better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she just didn't look like she gave a shit. And then on top of that, they looked uncomfortable. It was like he was trying to shut her up, in my opinion. I don't know what she was saying that made him feel uncomfortable, but it seemed like he was trying to reel her in. And I'm like, let her talk, honey.
Let her talk. You brought her on here. We want to hear from you, because we always hear from you. We want to hear what your wife got to say.
Exactly. But she did do the classic move of getting upset and angry with other people. Sweetie, don't do it. Don't do it. Deal with your husband, because at the end of the day, he's the one that broke vows. These other girls or whatever, even if they knew that you were married, they're not married. He is. So please leave all of that aggression for your husband that's out here making you look stupid.
Do you feel like they should do a couple channel now to rebrand, or you feel like he needs to just shut it all down?
I mean, I'm not buying what he's selling. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that I use discernment anyway. You know, I agree with some of the people that said, don't believe somebody that only have his wife out there next to him. But as far as what he has to say, no. What she has to say, I might be interested in that, because, a lot of people do reach for the attorney when they get cheated on, and that might not be the best thing in a marriage. Right. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell people what they should and should not do. But if she's going to navigate through this whole situation, I would like to hear what she has to say.
Absolutely.
Her, not him. Not him. And what she should do is build off of that. Like they said, people are sympathetic to her. I don't know if they had her, dressed down on purpose so she can get the sympathy vote. But while the eyes is on you, baby, make a buck. Get paid for your pain. Make a YouTube channel. Do something for yourself, because I just don't know if you and your husband are going to make it. And I don't know if she's financially set. I don't even know what their situation is, but I'm just feeling like I don't know if they're going to make it. He's a liar. He's cheating. He doesn't seem remorseful, and you're attacking other women instead of your man. I don't know.
Well, thank you so much for you calling in. Thank you so very much. All right.
Thanks, Wiley.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, wow. We got a lot of callers here. If you already called in, hang up, because we want to make sure we get new voices. Okay, if you already called in, just hang up. We want to get people that haven't called in yet. All right. If you haven't, okay, 6268. Okay, you're not on there. 6268, you live on air.
If you haven't, okay.
Hello. 6268.
Oh, hello, Wiley.
Okay,
Yes.
Can you turn me
Hello?
down in the background? You got me playing. Could you mute me in the back?
I'll turn you down. Hold on. Yes.
Okay.
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 Okay, yes, I'm turning you down now.
Okay.
Let me get you down. Okay, let me cut you down. Okay, I want to speak on Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
And the reason why I want to speak on Kirk Franklin is because I was raised in the church. And the sad part about being raised in the church is witnessing the sodomy that goes on, like ministers molesting children.
Okay.
And for Kirk Franklin's son to say his father molested him was so hurtful for a lot of people that Kirk Franklin brought through hard times. And I was one of the people that he brought through many hard times in my life. And I was so disappointed and hurt because there's truth in that. You know, when you raised in the church where the whole congregation got molested and you know the reality of this, it hurts you, you know, and I feel for his son. Forget Kirk Franklin cursing. He was cursing, making his music, you know, funny joke, you know.
Okay. I feel you on that, boy.
You know, but I just feel that people need to not neglect the part that this child cried out for help. He said, they playing my molester music. And that just really hurt me. Like, wow, that's what happened to him. I'm going to believe his story. Just like you can't tell nobody else's story. You can't, like, if somebody says something like that, that's a serious thing.
It is.
Why would that boy, I don't believe that boy would try to sabotage his father. I really don't believe that. That doesn't come. That's not what somebody would want to use to sabotage somebody. This is his father.
And my thing is this, whatever happened with the situation, I hope that an investigation happened with that. And somebody needs to be in jail, honestly. That's exactly what I want to believe on that.
And I want to say that people got to look at what's happening. All of the prominent people that Black people looked up to, the devil is just exposing everybody. You know, just exposing everybody. It's really sad. Even this man that was giving good advice to listen, I could give you good advice right now. I could tell you don't use cocaine. You could get addicted to it. You understand? Because I know. So what if he was still giving good advice? People should not throw away this king. Because I don't feel black man.
What I want to say is, I don't say throw away, but if you're preaching,
supposed to have more than one woman.
Oh, you think that a black man should have more than one woman? That's what you believe.
Yes.
But you should be able to say that. But ma'am, okay, if you want it like that, if I'm a black man, if I want more than one woman, let me tell the woman that I want more than one woman before we walk down the aisle. Don't try to say you want more than one woman and you get married, then you want to play around. If you know you can't be committed to one woman. Hold on, let me say this. Then you need to have that conversation before you get married. And if your wife agreed, then y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do.
I'm talking about in general. I'm looking at what's happening to the black people of this world. Wiley, the black people of this world. No black man is supposed to have one wife.
I'm just saying, if that's the case, you should explain that to whoever you dated.
If you do one thing, if you take away all of women being jealous of one another, they will have no problems in their relationship. Sister wives is real, baby.
It's real, but what I'm saying is, ma'am, what I'm saying is, if you believe in sister wife, if you believe in that, then you should get people that's into that. But don't try to force somebody into that believe in a committed
brainwash to follow the white man law.
I'm not saying that it ain't about being following a white man's law or anything like that, ma'am. What I'm saying is, if y'all both is agreeing of having an open relationship, then have an open relationship. But if you were a woman that just want to be with you only, you shouldn't do that. You should let her know before you get married. That's what I believe in. All right, thank you, caller. Thank you. Because she had me all playing in the back. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello.
She like to hear it. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
So I got two topics I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about Kylie Jenner, and her situation.
Okay.
It's you for who you talk about. But who's you for who you talk about? People were talking about the shade room, talking about Kylie Jenner and all that, and they were wrong. And she came out, see that, you don't have to pay me, you don't got to vote. One of them. Anyways, next one, Derrick Jaxn. A lot of your callers keep on calling, talking about, oh my gosh, she look a mess with the bonnet on. I ain't even to that point. With that situation, I wouldn't even sat down beside him and hold his hand while he publicly is embarrassing me and steadily talking about you sleeping with another woman in front of my face, and I'm just gonna sit there like a dummy and just sit there and let you keep talking. No, I'm not finna do that. I wouldn't even got to the point to where y'all saw my bunny. I wouldn't even been on the camera. That's stupid. Like, I could see tonight. Would you have done it?
I would have dressed better if I would have had to do the video, to protect the bag, because it's the bag. You got to protect the bag. I would have been dressed right. I would have had on a nice red Gucci dress. Do Gucci sell dresses? A nice red Gucci dress? It's just in my spirit. I love the color red. I would have had some the wig. I would have had Tay. I would have called Tay to do her wig, to give her a wig like some Tay, the wigologist. Man, it would have been, it would have been better. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have had my wife looking like that.
Wow. Come on now. So you gonna just sit there with him on the couch and y'all holding hands, just happy.
This ain't the first couple to do it, but I'm saying if you're gonna do it, at least let the wife look more up dressed than just looking like she just got through scrubbing the floors in the kitchen and cooking cornbread and collard greens and you know what I'm saying, and cabbage, but I would have had it a Gucci red dress. I want to say thongs, but that's my mind is to say when I say thongs, but you're doing a show. So you can't have on thongs, but you'd have on a Gucci red dress. Do Gucci sell red dresses? Let me know.
What is with you with this red dress?
It's just something about the color red.
You think it pops your skin out?
I think
that's what you think. Why?
It's just, I'm just talking. It could have been it's just some Gucci red. I don't know what color you think she should have had on.
I like orange on you. What you got on now? Orange.
Orange. What color do you think Derrick Jaxn wife should have had? Do you think that she should have been dressed better? Do you think she should have had a stylist to dress her or dress somewhat presentable?
She should not even been on the camera at all. She should not have been on the camera at all. Why is you sitting up there? I just wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have been holding his hand on the camera and just
Facts. You right. I agree with you on that because he was talking about all the women. I don't think he would have been able to sit there if his wife would have just had all that peen with different men. I don't think he would have sat there if his wife would have went through that. Absolutely not. It's just embarrassing. You're right.
Oh, God.
Yes. But
I just want to did it at all.
Well, we thank you so much for calling in. I know you wanted it because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Why? I did get the call in, and I got to call a while.
Oh, well, thank you so much for calling and singing to me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Wait, I ain't say I was sending you nothing.
You sending me some a bonnet? You gonna send me a bonnet? Oh, what you gonna send me?
I didn't say I was sending you nothing. I just said I was happy.
No, I'm saying thank you. No, I'm saying I was saying thank you. Thank you for being happy. I didn't say I thought you said you was gonna send me a bonnet. I'm joking, but yeah, thank you.
Okay, we on the same page.
Yeah, thank you so much, caller. It's exciting. You got brought up a good point. Bye. I love the callers. Our callers is like no other. 8018 calling you on the air.
Wiley, I'll send you a bonnet.
No, I don't want no bonnet.
I'll send you a bonnet.
Don't send me a bonnet. To me, even myself, I got to look more presentable on camera. But it's different from men than from women, though. Is it a difference? As I'm thinking too much in it. What do you have to say about this? Because I know if Michelle Obama had on a bonnet, it'd have been a problem. I'm just saying.
If I had honestly been his wife, there's no way, I would have set foot out of my house. Nevertheless, online looking like that, I just would not have done that. People are constantly coming at her about her look, but you know what I noticed a lot of times, some of these, not all, but some of the pastors, they don't want their wives to, you remember the old school pastors didn't want their wives to dress like, it's not that it's provocatively, but like,
yes, like worldly,
the word that I'm looking
like
for?
Secular women.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that a part of him does not want her, because I was looking at her pictures, when Tasha was live last night, and she's an attractive woman.
Absolutely.
But her dressing, I was just confused. Like, okay, you're standing by this man, but even for yourself, it just looked like she was dressing down compared to him. Like he had on his suits, his suits all fit, snug, him showing muscles and all that. And she was just more so looking like basic Jane, like plain Jane. And I don't know if that was her in the beginning, but, I would think that she would step it up a little bit. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with her, but I just thought that she would have done a little bit more than what she did. Not a little bit, a lot more. Because the money that he's generating and you're not even working, there's no way that I would be walking around looking like that.
Oh, no way. Because if I get some type of money, real money coming in, the money that he got, baby, my dresser ain't no nose, there's everything else.
Yes.
It's the difference. When you start making that money that he's making good money over there. Books, touring,
and it's on a different level of money.
Absolutely.
He's making big money,
yeah,
absolutely. And then as far as the cheating is concerned, he's been a cheater. I don't know anybody that could say that they haven't been cheated on, and good for them, because I wish that I wasn't. I've been cheated on before, but it didn't make me want to, I wasn't looking like that, and I didn't continue to look like that. It's like it makes you just perk yourself up like, oh, let me snap out of this funk real quick and get myself together. But it just seems like she was in a funk and never got out. But then you never know if that is something that he wanted her to do. Like, don't wear that, that's a little too provocative. Some men do that. Not all of them do it, but some do that. But I would have just stepped my game up all the way. You out here cheating anyway. I'm gonna take care of these kids. I'm gonna spend this money accordingly.
I feel you on that.
But I hope, if she leaves, if she stays, like I said, you can't tell me that he just started doing this. I believe he's been doing it the entire time. And I don't see her leaving. She might be tired, but as they say, what's the saying? You'll know what is it?
You gotta be.
You'll know when you get tired.
Yeah, she gotta be sick and tired
of being tired.
You're right. And I pray that she gets the help that she's need, and unfortunately,
yes.
And also I pray that he get his pee under subjection. But I don't understand these hoes that want to get married for what? It helps his imagery. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you get DL men marrying these beautiful women to do a cover. I think that's wrong. And it's so sad because it drains her energy. You can see her energy is just
drained. It's draining.
You could tell. I can tell. I can sense that in her.
You can see it in her pictures. You can feel it. I'm sorry. You can just feel it. You can see it. You can feel it. And like I said, and if you've ever been cheated on before, you do know what that's like. Last thing, to the side women. This is 2000. I don't know. Technology has been in existence for I don't know how long. It's not that hard to find out if a man is married or not. It is not that hard. You can go online and pay for these little services. It might be $5 $5.99, and you can run a name and it'll tell you everything about a person. If you're ever curious, has this person been arrested before? It's too many ways. But I was listening to Tasha, the interview last night, when a young lady said, I don't know why he doesn't just leave. It's like, why not leave for me? Honey, because if he left her, he's going to do it to you or whoever else. He's going to do it to the next one, the next one, the next one. A person, man or woman, will not stop cheating until they want to stop. And you can't change anyone. Okay, Wiley, next caller.
All
Bye.
right. Thank you so much. 1753 calling you on the air.
Hello, good evening, Wiley. How are you?
All right, I'm doing fine.
Good. I'm glad I caught the love because sorry about that. I just want to say that I can't believe some people are on here dragging the victim for looking how she looked in her own home, and I feel like that's also part of the problem. Like, it's okay. Well, she needs to dress better. The point is that she doesn't have anything she needs to fix. If Derrick Jaxn is a cheater, he's a cheater in his own right. It doesn't matter how good she looked. It doesn't matter if she didn't have a bonnet on and she had a 22-inch weave that was laid. It doesn't matter about any of that. If he was going to cheat, he's going to cheat regardless. Okay. The side chick, Lanai, or whatever her name is, looked just like his wife. The girl with the tights on, with the cough, who sounded like she had thrush in her throat. She looked just like his wife. And I think it's really sad that we're doing this. I feel like because she's so into like the church mindset that she's not going to leave him. You get what I'm saying? She doesn't understand, or she doesn't see that they are of an equal yoke. They don't match. Okay. I'm confused.
But
I really
say,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The only reason is for presentation of this magnitude. I look at, he's not dressing down. I think she should have dressed up to match his level when you are explaining it, because it's the first time publicly, because you're going to get ridiculed with the public, right? She could have did a better job, not with the bonnet. Not with the bonnet. If she'd have had on a good curl with a wig, because the shade room is literally her. Lil Duval, they're treacherous in these comments. Do you read the public? I don't think I want to have my wife. If me and Nika at Night was married and I cheated on Nika at Night, ain't nowhere in the world would say, baby, put on that bonnet. I'll be like, baby, no, look like you on a video shoot and all that. Because you out to the world. This is the first time I'm presenting my wife. And baby, she looked like she was mopping the floors. It looked like this was her cleaning day.
She always looked like that. I mean, I went to go check out her Instagram today, and she looked really broken. She looked like her spirit is broken. Yeah. I was browsing through her profile, okay, so and she said on one of her pictures that she's been abused, she's been cheated on, she's been molested. Yeah, we are looking at a woman who's been through a lot of stuff. She's been
through a lot, and it's unfortunate that she have a husband that's adding to her brokenness. Her husband needs to be uplifting her, not adding to the pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like he's adding to her trauma. That's not cool. And you got a word talking about you want to preach or try to minister to folks. But is a lot of women gonna stop looking up? Nope. More women gonna look at her because unfortunately,
you know how the black church is. Okay, like every time a man do something, okay, they turn their heads. Okay, he did it by mistake. He probably was going through something. He needs to fill his royal oaths or whatever. No, that's the problem. Okay, the problem 90 is seconds. The Christian mindset. Okay, well, I don't think she should leave. Yes, she should leave. What happened is she should leave. She should boss up. She should get a whole makeover, but don't get a makeover to keep him because he can't be kept. Okay, she should get a makeover, leave. Okay, take him for alimony and distress and play chess. She's a wife. She's not a girlfriend. She's not a side chick. Okay, and they have kids together. She can get support.
Right.
She gets support. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we thank you so much for that.
60 seconds.
I'm gonna go to this last caller.
Have a good one, Wiley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. 9582, caller, you on the air.
Yes. I'm here to talk about the Derrick Jaxn.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, if a man is saying they not married, don't believe anything they say. Because they love to lie. And for some of them to be talking about her looks, She's at home. She's supposed to be comfortable. Like she's at home with her husband and her kids. Why would she want to dress up like an IG model just to like go online, go, hi, how you doing? Do y'all like my look? No. She's a regular human being. She is beautiful. And she probably look better than some of them without makeup.
10 seconds.
Okay?
I feel you on that.
They're so wrong for that.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Bye-bye. 2289. Oh, you got it at the end of it. 2289.
Thank you, caller.
2289. Hello. Hello. 2289. You got to turn me down the background. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, Wiley. I'm here.
Can you turn me down the back?
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah, I just want to comment on the, what's his name?
Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah, Derrick Jaxn. I got a lot of pastors and preachers in my family.
Okay.
And one thing about it is, you know, when you get into that situation, you already know what's going on. Because I ain't gonna lie, most of them whorish as hell.
Oh.
Most of them is. And the women that they date, they probably been knowing them. They know how they is. They know what they've been doing. A lot of them got a whole lot of babies everywhere. And it ain't no surprises. They know what they getting into before it even go down. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Yeah, like I say, you know, I'm from the South.
Okay. What part of the South? You Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia?
I'm calling from Tennessee.
Oh, okay. You from Tennessee? All right. All right. I got family that's in Memphis, Tennessee. That's a family down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. But would you be dressed like that in a bonnet if your husband was called on?
No, that's one thing they don't play down here. We got to dress for the nines. Now we don't play that. You know, because she a lady, she gotta step her game up. You know, just like them men be, you know, the women be looking at him, the men be looking at them too.
Oh, okay.
But you know, these pastors and preachers, some of them sort of like a pimp.
Oh.
You know, cause see, you know, that's how they make their money. You know, it's your tongue, it's your mouthpiece. That's how they make their money. They can manipulate anybody if you let them.
All right.
Only way they don't if you street savvy, you know, and you done heard everything. Once you heard everything, you know, it's a whole different story. That's why they have so many women, so many kids, and so forth.
Okay, but we thank you so very much for calling in. You kept it real. Shout out to you, because I think this is your first time calling in. Is this your first time calling in?
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while, but I had to get in on this because I got so many of them in my family, and I already know they whorish as hell. You better know what you're getting into. Some of these men, they might have money, but there's a lot come with their money.
And yeah, you got to keep that pain under subjection, baby. But it's a lot of people that can't do that.
That's right.
It's a lot of people that can't do that.
You got to know what you're getting into.
All right. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in from
all right, well, I'll be calling in
Tennessee. I want to hear some more from Tennessee. Give me some of them Tennessee stories.
I'm gonna give you some of these down south stories.
Oh, okay then. Thank you. I want to hear them down
south. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
So I'm gonna say this before we go. Child, this live is a 2-hour live. So y'all be here. It was a lengthy live. So make sure y'all leave a comment and like the video. We want to thank all the callers. We got through all the callers today. A lot of women ain't gonna stop supporting. Unfortunately, he's gonna get more support. And let me tell you why. because his wife now speaking with him. They said side to side he will not be canceled because he built his platform independently. He's a boss of being independent. He writes his own books. He does a YouTube channel. He have an Instagram. He have a Twitter. He just will not be canceled. With this, all this people are going to watch, consume his content to be nosy, and his core base going to buy his books, and then people going to buy his books that didn't like him just to be nosy. He won't be canceled because he built a platform and all that. If you don't see a lot of these pastors being canceled and stuff like that, New Birth stood by Bishop Eddie Long. So they let Hillary Clinton stood by Bill Clinton. So a lot of times that's just how it is. So we want to say thank you. If you did not get a chance to call in, we're gonna say this. I want to say shout out to Dr. Larry Reed. He gave us a shout out. We love that brother. I've been following Dr. Larry Reed for a long time. We actually interviewed him. I need you all to leave us a comment and like our video. We should have at least 300 likes. If you have not liked our video, please like the video. It helps us in the algorithm. We want to say thank you. Special shout out to all of our moderators in the house. Thank you to each one of them that are in the chat. God bless you and thank you. If you did not get a chance to call it, I'm sorry. You got to be here on time. Now, let me do a little church announcement. We're going to do the church announcement. Okay, let me take this call out. Oh, if you are not getting the notifications, we have a way that you can be notified. You can text The Wiley Show to 833-760-1691. But please text The Wiley Show with no spaces. Put no spaces. Text it as one word. The Wiley Show to 833-760-1691. And you can be notified when we go live. If you have a problem, comment below. A moderator will help you. But text The Wiley Show and you will get an automatic message saying you are now on the text list, such and such, such. If you don't get that automatic message, it's because you did not text The Wiley Show up to 833-760-1691. Okay. Everybody's good. Let me read some of y'all comments. Good show, good show, good show. And so after the live, make sure y'all leave a comment. Thank y'all so very much. This was good. This was a wonderful live. Shout out to Tasha K. All right, y'all. Peace. Now we will do a restream on this live for people that missed it. But that'll be later on. All right. That'll be later. Okay. Peace. All right, great show. But I'm over Derrick Jaxn. Okay. It'll be somebody else. Derrick Jaxn. I want her to be, can he be my trainer? Derrick Jaxn. Let me leave him a voice note. Can he be my trainer? I want to leave him a voice note. Okay. I want to know if he could be my trainer. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Let me see. What is going on right here? Can you be my trainer? I need to get my body right. I don't know. Can he be my trainer? Is it too early? I'll see y'all later. Peace.